Hello people, this is Ryder here with a review of, technically not Dawn Brothers, of the Super Sentai Complete Manual, 46 card set thing. So yeah, this one was kind of odd, and I genuinely forgot to cover it initially because this was a promotion. This was a promo item with the Donblaster. But I forgot to ever bring this thing up. So like, yeah, it was kind of interesting that they did do a promo, but not in like, oh, like we're gonna give you like an Avatar gear, like, you know, being like, hey, if you bought the Narakiri set, we'll give you a Yuri Avatar gear. There goes Irene. But yeah, because I had to quickly check through Translate to make sure I did have it correct, because it's just Super Sentai Complete Manual. It comes with promotional 46 promotional cards and such. Yeah, so this is not like, you know, a really stellar package, but we'll go through it one by one. Kind of wish the packaging was a bit more like pristine, but oh well. And this is in a weird order because it ends with Senkaiger. But yeah, this is literally just blank card. So we'll go through them one by one. And just, you know, do that. So here's our only fancy card of the set. Avatar Sentai Dawn Brothers 2022. Here we have the core team without Jiragoku, obviously. And they do have a brief description like of what each team is. And we have the trademark. And then we have Super Sentai Archives and such. Like was it before. This is the only one that's foil, which, yeah, it makes sense, but it kind of is disappointing. And then we have the Donblaster. And I really do, you're going to see this, they do have the respective logo for their packaging and such. And like just all respectiveness to them. And this one is R046. So they are all numbered. And they actually do have a description of the Donblaster, which is pretty neat. So, next up, we have Himitsu Sentai Go Ranger. This is R001. And obviously they don't have a changer, so they have Shogoken figures. 1975. Jakka Dengeki Tai. 1997. R002. And just standard figures, which their proportions are definitely interesting. So these weren't even Shogoken. Battle Fever J, 1997. And I really do like the logos. R007, and again, just, I think they're, again, just figures. I feel like they're like ones that you pull and such. Then we have Denji Sentai Denji Man. I forget what this one's supposed to be. Denji Man's one of my favorite Showa era teams. Also themes. R004. Back with the Shogoken. Next up, Taiyo Sentai Sun Vulcan. R005. 1988. 1981. The other one is obviously 1980. Another set of Shogoken figures. Then we have Dai Sentai Goggo 5, R006, Shogoken. Do they actually describe the figures? Most likely. That's cool. Then we have Kageku Sentai Dynaman and Shogoken. R007, Kagaku? I feel like you're supposed to split it up into 3. But syllables. Cho Denshi Bioman. R008, 1984. Chogoken. Dengeki Sentai Changeman. R009. And here we have the change brace. So the first of the Sentai changers. And as you can tell here, it's just some generic font. Chodenshi Choshinsei Flashman. Okay, R010, 1986. The Prism Flash. I always like CC Lemon's videos. Here we have Hikari Sentai Mask Man. R011, 1987. Obviously no X1 mask. But we have the masking brace. Then we have Choju Senshi. Sorry. Choju Sentai Live Man. One of my favorite. This is the only Showa era. No. The only other Showa era Sentai I've watched. I absolutely love this series. R012. Twin Brace. We need a memorial edition of this set. I really love this changer. And I really like Live Man's designs overall. Kokusu, gosh darn it, Kosoku Sentai Turbo Ranger. I think I've been forgetting to say the years, obviously. 1987, 88, 89. Turbo Brace. This one I thought this one was also cool too, because it continues off of Live Man. But you know, I just like how these two worked. GQ's Sentai 5-man. I always thought 5-man was also interesting too. So like we got the V Changer Brace and the V Changer Compact. Yeah. Like it's just really interesting that the two sisters. Yeah, the two sisters got their own changer and all the brothers got the brace and such. It would be really cool if they did something like that again, but I'm gonna assume this didn't sell well or something like that. Chojin Sentai Jetman. The only other. This is Heisei at this point. Because, yeah, this is Heisei. Cross changer. Jetman was neat. And then Kuryu Sentai Jew Ranger. So we actually do have Dragon Ranger here. I should probably rewatch this series and actually give it a chance. Dino Buckler. I want a Power Morpher. Can't own one now. If only Walmart actually stocked the Lightning Collection version. Because, like, it was so infuriating to me seeing, like, a bunch of people tweet about, like, oh, look, like, I found the Power Morpher on sale at my Walmart for $20. And it's just like, gee, that would have been really cool to see at my Walmarts if they had one. Ghostly Sentai Die Ranger. Aura Changer. Oops. Obviously, that's 1990, 1991, 1992, 93, and now Ninja Sentai Kaku Ranger. My absolute favorite Sentai team. And I've been forgetting to say the numbers. Obviously, at this point, it's just going off of like numerical order, so it's just R018. Basically, if you have the Sentai gears, you should know what they are. The Doron Changer. I don't know why the Super Sentai Artisan became so expensive, which is pretty unfortunate. And I'm pretty sure this is the Sentai Artisan version. Choiki Sentai O-Ranger. I'm actually kind of contemplating on picking up the Lightning Collection figures for this team. Power Brace. I really do like these. I really do like this changer too. Like, I mean, I already got Zeo Gold, and I'm like kind of like contemplating like, should I actually pick up the rest? O-Ranger slash Zeo is probably one of my favorite like teams as a whole. I think my only issue is trying to find Pink. I don't remember where you can find her. But I'm actually not going to mind getting that 2-pack because I'm like, you know what? I do like Cat. Gekiso Sentai Car Ranger. Axel Changer. Again, like, this is like such like a nice era for changers. Denji Sentai Mega Ranger, sorry. Yeah, the Digitizer. They stuck with the romanization. Yeah, this is clearly the original one because the on and off switch and such. Oops. Seiju Sentai Gingaman. Or Seiju. Obviously, Black Knight Hyuga isn't present, but the Ginga Brace. I really love this changer too. I just really like its simplicity, but also just the dial and just like pressing it. I love it so much. And I'm pretty sure with these pictures, they just simply heavily filtered them. Because so far, Dawn Brothers, as you can see here, isn't even like Dawn Brothers, just the typical promotion pictures. But like everything else, there's older pictures, but like heavily filtered. QQ Sentai Go-Go 5. Yeah, so at this point, they do have the logos for the original toys, but they don't, because of the fact there's no such thing as romanization. They don't have the name of it, so I'm going to assume this one's the Go-Go Brace, but at this point I'm just going to use translator. It can't even translate it. Yeah, it can't translate it, but I'm going to assume this is, because I can tell this is like the same word. I'm pretty sure this is just the Go-Go Brace. Yeah. And then Mirai Sentai Time Ranger. So there is Time Fire. What is... Okay, so I think this one's Chrono Changer. Because I can tell this is Changer, but I'm pretty sure this is supposed to be Chrono. Something like that. Because that's what they shout when they transform, so... Hakuju Sentai Gao Ranger. And I'm pretty sure this one... Oh, no. Okay. This was the G phone. I was going to say it was the Growl phone, but that was Wild Force. Because I honestly thought Wild Force did take the name, but I do like they do show all the contents. What is this? Wait. Because how does this work? So you just... That's interesting, honestly, that there's an entire stick for this thing, and that you take it off of that latch, and then you apply the animal head. That's actually interesting. I thought it was just simply you just slide it off. Such. Nimpu Sentai Hurricaneger. They actually do have all 7. Spacing's weird, but I mean, Shurikenger is in front of Hurricane Blue, so. Is this just the Shinobi changer? I don't remember. I don't recall the Memorial Edition. Bakaru Sentai Abaranger. The Abare brace? So I can tell from looking at here. No. Those aren't the same characters, actually. Yeah, I don't know, but I pre-ordered the 20 year or the 20 years after Blu-ray, but I am definitely in the Memorial Edition, just because, yeah, and it is one of my favorite changers, and I don't think we're ever getting a Lightning Collection. Okay, they forgot the U. Tokusou Sentai Deca Ranger. Yeah, they only have the 6. There's no Deca Master or Deca Swan. But the SP license. Maho Sentai Magi Ranger. Again, there's no Wolves Art Fire nor Magi Mother. The Magi Phone, to which I definitely want to pick up Magi Mother's, because Magi Mother is honestly one of my favorite. Honestly, like, the White Mystic Ranger and Magi Mother / Magi Mother is probably like my all-time favorite Power Ranger / Sentai suit. Just something about that suit I really love ever since I saw it in Mystic Force. Go-Go Sentai Bokenger. I think this one's the X-Cellular. Basically, apparently the Overdrive Tracker was just a watered-down version of that one. Juken Sentai Geki Ranger. It was really nice, and then the Geki Changers. It was really nice to see this, like, at least some of the series before it became Jungle Fury. It was like a really surreal experience for me of just, like, as a kid, being like, what? They changed they changed the morphers into glasses? Like, I didn't know the reason why, because, like, it was kind of weird for me. But, like, I remember, like, I think I did beg to get these things. Or, like, I begged for the morpher. And my parents did give me the solar morpher, obviously. But, like, I know I wanted these things to actually, have some accuracy. But, Engine Sentai Goanger. So we do have everyone here. Also, honestly, one of my favorite looking teams. And then we got the Go Phone. I do want to pick this thing up. Even though I heard about, like, the engine cell, or the engine souls. And so, honestly, like, I just want some representation of, like, the changers for RPM, or, like, RPM / Goanger. But I don't know if, like, it's worth waiting for a Memorial Edition or just get the DX ones. Samurai Sentai Shinkenger. Also a really nice barrage of suits. And the Shoto Phone. Found it weird how they incorporated it in Samurai. Tenso Sentai Gosager. The Tensoder, that's what's called. I find out where they don't show all the Gosei cards it comes with, but oh well. Kaizoku Sentai Go Kaiger. Yeah, it doesn't do it here too, but the Mobirates, because it doesn't shoot it. It doesn't include the Shinken key nor the Goon. The Shinken red key and the Goon red key. Tokume Sentai Go Busters. The Morphin Brace. So the first of the Romanization. And I actually do have this one. I just need the power, or the GB custom visor. Juden Sentai Kyoryuger. We actually do have all 10 of them here, which is pretty neat. And then we got the Gabber Revolver. Right now, I'm waiting for them to announce the Inedible Memorial Edition, but I still want to collect all variants of Kyoryu, like Plazon, of the Plazon Dudenji, because obviously I like Yayoi. And Kyoryu Violet is also probably one of my favorite like suits of all time. It's up there with Magic Mother. Russia Sentai Tokyo. This is such an interesting background they chose for them, because it reminds me of the Galaxy Express. The Tokyo Changer. Shuriken Sentai Ninja. It's interesting that they broke up the Ninja. Ninja Jibanto. I've been saying this a lot. I really want Sentai to go back into doing a gimmick that actually has sounds, but not fail this time. Just something wrong happened with the Ninja Shurikens. Dobutsu Sentai Jujutsu, we actually do have all 7 of them. Because, like, yeah, like, here you could be like, well, they're gonna go to Mito Ninja. Like, or, like, Tokyo Nadago, but I guess they didn't want to include Visa Nexus. And because Jewel Bird actually did appear in the show. Jewel Changer. So I get, yeah, so this is also the first time they actually labeled these as DX, because I don't know why the Sentai toys couldn't be DX. Uchu Sentai Q Ranger. Here we actually do have all 12. Seiza Blaster. Okay, so it seems like Sentai keeps going back and forth on actually romanizing the name. But I mean, at least at this point, they're DX. Kaito Sentai Lupin Ranger versus VS Keisatsu Sentai Pata Ranger. And then we just got the VS Changer. You know, it is actually cool that they put them... What? Oh, okay. It's cool that they put them on one card. I was going to say, why did they flip them? But that's just because of how they're here, which is actually pretty neat. Kishiryu Sentai Ryu Soldier. So obviously no guy, so... And then the Rusol Changer. And then obviously I've already said a lot, just how much I love Russo Gold. And Mashin Sentai Kira Major. This is Silver Sash Kirame Silver. And then here we have the Kirame Changer. Is this? Yeah, this is definitely a different romanization because the eye is missing. And last but not least, Kai Sentai Zenkaiger. Yeah, see, like, you can tell, like, this 2 Kaiser is, like, toy promotion, while everything else is, like, Bandai promotion. That's the same with Kirame Silver here, too. Yeah, Russo Gold. Yeah, so all the 6 here are, like, toy promotion. Same with here, too. Like, you can tell Koguma Sky Blue is not Bandai promotion. Yeah, see, so it seems like up until Jewelry they stopped using this filter, which is really weird. But obviously you have the Gearlinger with the stand actually on. So yeah, that's a nice trek through all these cards. I actually do have, I think, Dynaman and Drew Ranger thanks to Toy Collectibles, and it was because of that it prompted me to get these. And obviously just because I wanted Cocker Ranger, but yeah, like, I mean, I forgot to talk about this, but you know, like, the quality is like alright. They're not like the greatest quality. If I can actually move these, like, if we were to use them within this thing, I forgot they're not binded anymore. I mean, like, you know, you can display them like so. Obviously, you can sleeve them if you want to. Again, we'll do 2 comparisons. So here's a ride card. Obviously, these are not plastics, so I've already damaged my Zenkaiger, so that's great. So, obviously it's cardstock, and I forgot to grab my other one. Here is yet again Yuri. So, I mean, yeah, it's a bit bigger, but like, other than that, it's kind of what you expect. Where am I gonna put her? Okay. But, I think on Mandarake these are like $10 now. I got mine for 15, I believe, which is kind of expensive for these cards, especially because they don't do anything. They're just novelty. They're just for the novelty of it. So, you know, you don't necessarily need these. And I don't think any store handed these out when you got the Donblaster. I don't know who would have. So it's just like, yeah, these are not necessary, but I mean, this is like a cool piece of like Sentai just to have for Sentai completion, and like, to an extent Power Rangers, but you know, like, for example, like, this is Cosmic Fury and such, and other than that, you know, I don't know what you're gonna do with these cards, just because, like, what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna put them back in their packaging and just never not touch on it again, because I don't have the purpose to. Again, it's up to you. Again, I know I'm covering this a year later because obviously now this is outdated because Juragoku and Torvald aren't on here, even though they only include Juragoku, and obviously King Ultra is not present because King Ultra's campaign item was for King Ultra itself. But yeah, at least just try to get this for a cheap price. That's all I can really say. I'll have to do this really long overview. This was more of a page through, but again, that's second channel's content. But this is Ryder now. Leave people. Bye.